Good morning everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. Today I am going to be sharing with you my morning routine as a mom of 9. This is our summer morning routine, so it's a lot more relaxed than a typical homeschool schedule. But I like to start my mornings off with a shower if I'm able, and I was able to this morning, so I went ahead and got my shower out of the way. And then after that, I like to go ahead and get a load of laundry started in the washer. That way it can be washing while I am making breakfast or doing other things. I just like to have the washer going at all times if I can. And then after, I usually head to the kitchen, and that's when I start making breakfast first thing, because when kids start waking up, they're hungry and they're ready to eat. But normally I fix myself a couple of eggs and toast. And usually it's just me and Millie up, so Millie and I will have breakfast together. She usually just sits in her high chair and waits patiently while I make our breakfast. And then kids start waking up at different times, and as they wake up, I will start giving them their breakfast. There's Everly. This is the time that I will normally try to fit in my Bible time. I like to have my Bible time first thing in the morning. I like to just go ahead and get the word scripture in me first thing in the morning, even if it's not the perfect scenario, even if it's not that quiet. I just like to read a few scriptures, and sometimes I'll read through a certain book, and then other times I just read kind of wherever, and that's where I'm at right now. I think I was reading in Psalms this morning. Usually it's just Millie and I, like I said, first thing in the morning, so it's not that noisy, but a lot of times the kids do wake up, and when they do, I just try to read what I can. It's just important to me to spend time with God first thing in the morning, as well as all day. I think it's just a continual thing. But for my Bible reading time, I would definitely like to do that in the mornings. And then after breakfast, I head over and I start changing Millie before I even make my coffee, because usually she needs a diaper change, and I go ahead and get her dressed. Here's Everly. She was really sleepy that morning. She had gotten up really early. So I'll just usually sit Millie down, let her play or play in her walker, and then I go ahead and get my coffee made for the morning, one of my favorite parts. Right now I am really loving hazelnut coffee with hazelnut creamer. It changes throughout the year, especially in the fall. I love my pumpkin, but right now it's hazelnut and hazelnut. And then usually I will sit down and have my coffee. Usually the kids, there's Natalie, she wanted me to put her towel on her head after her bath this morning. And then after I have my coffee, I go ahead and put dinner on. If it's something going in the crock pot that day, I go ahead and get that started. And this morning I'm actually doing, it is Italian chicken with carrots and potatoes. So I'm getting that ready in the crock pot. I will actually have this exact recipe linked in the description box for y'all. I highly recommend trying it. It was so good. And then here I am just melting about 4 tablespoons of butter. I don't have the exact measurements on hand. Like I said, it'll be in the description box, but it just has Italian seasoning, garlic, and black pepper. Also some lemon juice, which I didn't have on hand at the moment, but I find that later. You'll see that later in the video what I'm talking about. But I'm just getting all of that ready to pour all over the chicken in the crock pot. And then once I got all of that in there, I cooked it on low for 6 hours. Good morning, y'all. So now is the time that I will come back upstairs and finish up my makeup if I have not already done that, and do something with my hair. It just depends on if I have done that yet or not. And so far this morning I haven't. So everybody's had breakfast, dinner's in the crock pot. I am going to do my makeup and my hair now. I thought it would be fun. I have had some of you ask about like our morning routine and how I fit Bible time in the mornings and things like that. So I thought it'd be fun to do like a summer morning routine and just kind of show you how our mornings are going. They're going very slow, and we are really enjoying that, because when school starts back, we'll have to get up earlier and have more of a routine / schedule to stick to. But we're enjoying summer right now. And in case y'all are wondering, I'll show you what I use as I use it. So first of all, I've got my It CC cream. This is what I use for my foundation. It's in the shade medium. And I actually got this for free. It's an Ultra brush, and it's a foundation brush. I actually really like this. I used to use the sponge, which is this right here, and that's fine too, but since I got this one for free, I love it. Because sometimes if you'll check Ulta's website, if you order from them, like I always order my foundation every few months, they usually have like something free you can get with your order, and this was it one time. So when I got out of the shower, I have already washed my face, and I have already put on my moisturizer, which is this. I use the Clean and Clear moisturizer. I really like it. It's really cheap and it works. So next I go in with my mineral powder. I use this mineral powder from Merle Norman, and it's ML40. I don't think they actually have like shades. It's just ML40 is what I've been using for years. And I have this big brush that I use to put it on. Where did this even come from? Walmart or Ulta? It's just a powder brush, a big one. All right, so next, this was also like a little free sample that I got, and it is my bronzer. It's Hoola. You can tell I've been using it a lot, but I really like it. And I just use this Morph brush to put that on. Next, I'm gonna use my eyeliner. I've been using Maybelline for years, and that's just what I stick with. As far as my eyeshadows, I'm trying this right now. It's Ulta Beauty. It's like one of the little pens. It looks like this. I'm really liking this color, so that's what I've been using. I guess I should have told you the color. It is Naked Truth. So once I have that on, I just go with my palette that I've also had forever. This is a Tarte palette. You could probably notice what I use the most in here. But I just go in with this lightest color up here to kind of blend in what I just put on, because sometimes it won't look right until I kind of blend it. Next, my hair's crazy. Next, I'm gonna do my brows, and I have been using this Anastasia that I've got off of Amazon, and it has lasted me a long time as well. I can't remember how much it was. I got makeup on my finger. I don't know how much it was, but I really like it. I'll show you the inside. It's like a duo. And then I just got a regular little eyebrow duo pencil. I'm really excited to see how that Italian chicken turns out tonight. Next, I'm going in with my mascara, which is Maybelline Sky High. Also been using this kind for years. It just works and I like it. And I don't always do this step, but sometimes I'll go in with a little bit of lip color. I like a really neutral color. This is by L'Oreal. It is the color, what is this? Create. I Create or something like that. It's just a really good neutral color. All right, now that my makeup is done, I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair. It looks like it's dry, but it's really not. I have thick hair, so the underneath is still kind of wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry it and then straighten it real quick. Alright y'all, earlier when I put this chicken in the crock pot, it actually called for a little bit of lemon juice or a zest of a lemon to go in there when I mix the butter and the Italian season and all of that stuff. I just found some in the fridge, so I'm just going to put a little bit on the top of it. I think it'll be fine even if it's not like completely mixed in with the butter and all of that. I'm just going to put some on the top right here. There we go. That should be good right there. Yeah, so it's a little while later. It's a little after gymnastics. We went out and got some ice cream. Josh is off today, and now we're at the lake just hanging out for a little bit, and then we're gonna go back home here in a little while. And by then it'll be getting close to dinner time. I'm gonna check on that chicken and see if it's done or not. But right now, it feels so nice out here on the lake. I hope that y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.